Yo, what's good? Got a quick market recap today. Didn't take any trades today. Got pretty close to taking something, but it didn't end up working out like the way I wanted to. So, like always, just sat out because it didn't work out. So I'll just quickly go over what I saw, what happened, and just like overall what I was feeling. Just because today was giving like a potentially like there was some potential today, but it's just like it didn't end up like showing out, and it kind of annoyed me, cutting out like a bit emotional, but didn't like act on that emotion, so going over news today. Today we had what was it called? We had 6:15 FOMC, Waller speaking or whatever. So that wasn't like too big of a deal, but it was mainly tomorrow, because tomorrow we have all this red folder news. So in my mind I was like, yo, I'm not going to be trading tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to be able to trade tomorrow. Oh, I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm not going to be able to do that, right? So in my mind I was thinking like, yo, if I'm not going to be able to trade tomorrow, then maybe I should just trade today. And that kind of got into my mind. I was like kind of hoping in the back of my mind like, yo, I might be able to take something. Yo, I might be able to find something that works out. I low-key want to listen to some music right now. Okay, anyways. Okay, continuing on. So I was looking for something potential, right? In the back of my mind, like I said, I was having some hope that I would be able to find something. But that's not good, because if in my head I'm hoping that I want to take something, then I might just end up forcing something bad, and that's not good. Because when you're trading, you want to be taking the high quality subs. You want to be taking the ones that you're confident in, rather than taking the subs that are not the best, that are not like the highest of quality. So that's like the main emotional aspect for today. And then also, like, on top of that is like, when I hop on the charts today, everything looked pretty good. We just took out these highs on GBP, JPY. On GBP we took out these highs as well, and on EURUSD we took out these highs as well. So everything looked pretty good. So in my mind I'm like, okay, so first of all, let's just count this, right? First, I'm down on the week. Second, there's limited trading days left in the week. Third, I'm getting like 3 different potential setups. So with all that like combining, combination, it kind of caused me to get like hopeful, like, yo, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna be able to like, I'm gonna be able to, bro, why does my hair look so fat? Like, bro, I'm gonna be able to make something. I'm gonna be able to make progress on the fund. I'm gonna be able to make back what I lost on Monday, And with those adding up, that was like, it was causing me to like, yo, I want to take a trade. Yo, I want to be able to take something. Yo, I feel like I'll be able to win today, And that's not the right thing, because if you have those expectations in the back of your mind, then you're going to be thinking like, yo, if you don't take anything, you're going to feel bummed. You're going to be like, yo, I didn't do anything, so I feel like I'm not like making progress, or it's like, yo, my expectations didn't get fulfilled. Now I feel emotional pain. That's basically like what the entire book on trading in the zone is about. Like, bro, it's having those expectations in the future, like those beliefs being unfulfilled in the future, is what causes you emotional pain, and that emotional pain will build up and it'll cause you to like lash out on certain days or whatever. That's like the main idea I got from it. But yeah, that was like the main emotional thing. Today was more of an emotional day rather than like technical day, but I'll just go over it. So EURUSD 4 hour was bullish going into market open, and we took out the London high right at NY open. In doing so, we formed this large 5-minute fair value gap. So I was looking for that to get inversed, and then boom, retrace for value gap. Retrace like into equilibrium or something, and then take shorts. That's what I was mainly looking for, right? Did that happen? No, that didn't happen. So that's why I didn't take anything. So that's like that was the thought process here. If because London high got taken, it would have been nice if we could have inversed it, and closed and then retraced or something, but it didn't happen. So I didn't take anything. So also with that, I was like thinking like, yo, maybe we could go up to the Asian highs, and then we could take maybe shorts off that. But we ended up coming into the Asian highs, but this was closer to 8 a.m. so I'm not really looking to take anything. So yeah, that's your USD quite summed up quickly. Now GBP USD. So 4 hour was bearish. Like I said, I really don't think I need to show it, but 4 hours bearish going into market open. So I was like, yo, this looks pretty good as well. We got the London highs, we got the London lows, we got Asian lows way over there and Asian highs way over there. So it's like Asian session is kind of irrelevant right now. So basically, not basically, just looking at the London highs and London lows, I was like, yo, we could take some shorts off of this if we inverse this for value gap, and then we like go down. Did we inverse that for value gap? Technically, no. Why do I say technically like that? My math professor says, bro, my math professor, he uses technically as a filler word. He's like, so technically, this is the technically. Anyways, what? So we take out London highs, right? So I'm like, yo, if you could inverse or have some sort of market structure shift to the downside, I'll be willing to take shorts. And that's what I was thinking, you know, we come up, take out these London highs, you know, we're consolidating around, not really consolidating, but we almost inverse the fair value gap right here, right? And this is the candle, this is the candle at orange folder, freaking FOMC Waller speaking, right? So it's like at this candle, this is when the big green candle came in, bro. Like, I don't know why I said that, the big bullish candle or whatever. That's when it came in, and that kind of just caused, not really caused it, but I think that had an influence in the setup not working out the way I ideally, like the ideal way that it should have, if you will, you know. So yeah, that was like the main thing, you know. We didn't end up inversing this fair value gap, so there's no entry. I was ready to enter off of this, bro. I was ready to, like, but not enter right off it, but see inverse fair value gap, maybe retracement to 1 minute equilibrium or fair value gap, and then take shorts and target maybe this fair value gap, or take your target the low. That would have been a good trade, bro. That would have been a high quality trade. That would have been a high quality setup. That would have been like the A+ setups I'm talking about like yesterday. But it didn't happen, so I just didn't take anything, bro. So now GBP/JPY, this was also something very similar. You know how yesterday I was talking about, yo, I don't take shorts off Asian lows. This is an example of like how I would take a short off of a low, if you will, you know. So 4 hour was bearish, like I said, on every single pair. On 30 minute, on the 30 minute, we take out the London highs right at NY open, and then we have the London lows to target. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for a reaction. I'm looking for a confirmation in structure shift, if you will. You know, we take out the high. This is where market opens. So at market open, we come into the Asian lows. So so I'm looking for lows. I'm looking for like inverse value gap or break of structure. And we have this inverse value gap. Do we inverse it? No, we don't inverse it, bro. You know, we didn't inverse it, so I didn't enter off that. I wonder if my glasses are getting fogged up. But anyways, what happened? Oh, this stupid ass. We don't inverse this for value gap, so I don't really enter off anything. Ideally, what I want to see was like inverse this gap and then retrace and then take shorts, but you know that didn't happen either. So it's just like lol. So that's why we just don't take anything. So yeah, that's pretty much summed up. Yeah, bro. Today was alright, bro. Today was pretty boring. Today I had stat final. 3 hours. I was dead ass like tweaking, bro. I had to take a dump so bad, and I took a dump before because I felt like I was, but then I had to go again, but I couldn't. Well, I could, but it's just like I don't really want to take a dump at the school, and I really need a fart too, but it's like dead silence in there, so if I fart everyone would hear. So I was trying to like mitigate it so that it's silent, but you know, it didn't exactly work, because like I didn't want to risk it. And at the same time, it's like, yo, do I want to gamble on this fart? Like, what if shit comes out? Then what am I gonna do? Then I'm just gonna have like shit my pants, bro. And that's definitely something you don't want like to happen. So yeah, that's kind of what happened today. Yep, that's pretty much it. I'll see you later. Goodbye.